PR Connections Radio presents this episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Welcome to PR Connections Radio Podcast Live. You can watch on the PR Connections page, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitch. After the broadcast, the replay will also be on the prconnectionsradio.com website. This is your host, Gail Larson. Today's podcast will be a little bit different. We will begin with interviews for a little bit, then we will transition to the speeches and entertainment. We will remain streaming the event until it's over and return for another round of interviews. So let's begin with our first guest. This is Leticia Escamilla.
Hello. Thank you for having me, Gail, and PR Connections.
So tell me, what brings you here today?
So I was actually invited first by one of the speakers. She sent me a text and was like, hey, I'm doing this event. I would love for you to come. Or if you're interested in actually being a speaker, maybe there's another opening. And I was like, I would love to maybe be a speaker. So I'm actually a speaker. I've been a speaker for the last 3+ years with my business, Mindful in Motion, bringing mindfulness to businesses and corporations and really helping businesses transform their team and going from being overwhelmed, stressed, and frustrated with their projects and overload to learning how to use tools like mindfulness to be able to just take a few moments to pause so they can regain the clarity and the focus and the productivity to continue moving forward in the workplace and outside of the workplace. So as a speaker, and Gail, as you know, anytime we are asked to do something where speaking is involved, where we can share our message, you say yes.
Wow.
You say yes, because stage time. We're both part of Darren's program, and so when I got the opportunity to be a speaker, and being that this event with Joyley, the JQ60, was around inspiring messages, I was like, okay, let's do it. And then there was the caveat of the challenge to share an inspirational message in just 60 seconds. So I love the idea of having the challenge on top of it as well.
Well, Leticia, that's absolutely phenomenal. So since we've had a number of networking events associated with this JQ60, how has that helped you in your business?
But networking, what I love about coming together at events like this is there's twofold, right? So there's a number of people, as I look out, as people are checking in, that's literally us. I see familiar faces, being able to reconnect with people that I see in the community all the time, but it's also really cool to be able to now connect with new people and meet what other people are doing in our community and how they're making an impact. And I just love being able to come to events where it has that mix of familiar faces and the new faces. Like yourself, I was like, I know Gail, we've been in the same group, so it's a familiar your face, but also getting to know you better in this opportunity. And this is a very cool way to do it as well.
I know. I was just so excited when I saw you because it's like a familiar face that I know.
Exactly.
So when you think about your 60 seconds, if you could just, not in 60 seconds, but in a few words, what's the key message that you will bring to us today?
So one of the things that came to mind was when being asked to do something like this was you only get 60 seconds to share a message with someone or with an audience of people. What message is important? What's been on my heart, or what's on my heart to continue to share? And so when I thought about that, it really was, and I'm kind of going back to our mentor Darren, when he shares like, what would you say if this was your last speech, right? And so that kind of came to mind, and it was like, well, just what I always share and talk about in message. is the power of the pause, the power of being able to not be reactive to the world and take control of the one thing you do have in control, which is yourself. And so I did wrap that up in 60 seconds in my speech that you guys will get to see soon during the live stream.
That's okay. Well, thank you for sitting down with us today. And we will have an opportunity to meet again because we have more of the networking events that are coming up after this.
Absolutely.
So, thanks, Leticia.
Thank you, Gail. Thank you, JQ60 and PR Connections.
Am I doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Our next guest is Sheryl Lynn.
Do I need to close it in any way? Like, because we were done. She said, thank you, thank you. Okay.
Dana will tell you what to do.
Yeah.
How can I help?
Well, Gail is your host. She's
Oh,
going to interview you.
got it.
She's going to ask you who you are, why you're here.
Go for it. Is this live?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Is this the camera? Okay. All right, I'm up to
so
speed.
we're
Here
still,
we go.
we're
Let's
still
go.
live? Oh,
It's just up together.
okay.
One of the founders of Joyley, and we created Joy Intelligence over the last 6 years. So today is our exciting launch.
Oh, and this place is just buzzing
Yes,
with
it is.
excitement. So tell me, what was your inspiration for doing this?
So I have a lot of reasons actually, but I think it's evolving over time. The more that I interview people and see people and watch them how they walk through life, I can feel the need for something else and a new language for our ability to have joy in our lives. So joyly ever after is our goal, and we're just teaching people today what joy intelligence even is.
This is going to be phenomenal. The excitement, as I said, is just in the air, and everyone is just exuberant with joy. And
What's
your 60 seconds? Will you do a 60-second
I'm not.
message?
I am not doing a 60 second today. I am so excited because these are 60 influencers, right? And I haven't been here very long in Las Vegas. So one after another, they just all came together so dynamically. And they're all influencers, they're all smart, they all have wisdom, and they're all joy intelligence, as we all are, right? And so when you see these people today, you guys get excited because talk about drops of intelligence that we've never heard before. It's pretty exciting.
Well, we're all excited, and I'm going to let you
Okay,
go so
all right.
you can get your event
I'm going.
started.
Thank you for audition.
Thank you, Sheryl Lynn. Well, we have more guests to come right now. And hi, how are you?
Good.
You look absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very
And
much.
Thank you for joining us today at PR Connections Radio. So, introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi, my name is Jen T. I'm the owner and founder of Flow Massage Therapy, a medical and sports massage studio. A lot of very, very talented, healing people who work with me. And we do all sorts of different types of massages, but more importantly, we do the massage that you need because everything is custom. There's nothing from column A or column B. Everything is about you, for you, at the moments of time when you come to our studio.
Well, that's fantastic. And in terms of your business, what has been most beneficial for you to have been involved in JQ Voices?
JQ Voices gives us a different language in order to express ourselves and to bring out things that we feel in our clients, in our clientele. Nothing with a negative spin. Everything that is abundant, positive, and passionate that will promote your own healing from within. Words that maybe you haven't heard in a long time, but guess what? It's about time you heard them.
And that is just so powerful because we hear every day about not only healing on the outside, but healing on the inside.
Always from within. That is the more lasting way to live your best life, always from the heart and out.
Well, thank you. And I hope you have a fantastic time today. And I am looking forward to hearing your 60 seconds.
I look forward to hearing everybody else's also.
All right. Thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
PR Connections Radio.
Bye.
So you heard it. And we're going to continue to do more interviews. And we have another guest here today. Brian, is that your name?
Yes, Brian
Why don't you
Grossman.
introduce yourself to the audience for PR Connections
Oh,
Radio.
we are live streaming, aren't we?
We are live
Well, hello
streaming.
everybody. My name is Dr. Brian Grossman. I am a clinical psychologist, but I switched to sales training. And what do? I help you get more sales now. And how do I do that? I'm with Eric Law Firm International. And we have sales systems and we customize it. My expertise with my PhD is helping all of you master the art of divorcing yourself from the outcome. For instance, your first name is?
My name is Gail. Gail.
Gail.
Yes.
This is how not to sell. Hi, Gail. I do sales training. Do you want to buy my $5,000 program? You'll have $20,000 by the end of the month.
I know.
So we know all the pushy people. We sell through getting to know you, empathy, and customizing what you need. So the way it simply works is, hi, Gail, tell me about your business. Oh, wow. Would you like help with? Could we schedule a meeting? And then we teach objection handling, but more importantly, handling how do you deal with no till you get to the yes. And then I met Sheryl at a networking event where I was the MC through Cause Marketing
Oh, yeah.
and sat in the chair of joy. So now we want to teach people how to be joyful through any kind of event because joy is a choice.
That is absolutely right. And joy
All
is
right.
something that just lives within you.
Yes.
You just find a way to access.
And if you want help with sales training, just go to brian@ericlawfoam.com or ericlawfoam.com. Free sales training.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to hear your message when you
Thank
do your
you.
60 seconds today.
I can't
and
wait.
Thank you for giving us a little preview.
Thank you
of what's
so
to
much.
come. So,
And I want to learn about your tech. It's the coolest looking thing I've seen.
it really
The
is. Thank you,
microphone.
Brian.
Well, everybody have a great day and don't tune out.
Oh, absolutely. Well, okay. Welcome again to PR Connections Radio Podcast. We are in the process of really just interviewing a lot of these 60-second speeches that are going to come up at this event. And we have another person to interview today. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm Gail Larson.
Lauren Neubauer.
And I am interviewing you on behalf of PR Connections Radio. So introduce yourself and your business to our audience.
I am Laura from Kaleidoscope Media Services, and we are a digital strategy company that helps you update your outdated systems with AI and automation.
Well, that is fantastic. What brings you here today? How did you come across our PR Connections?
I am actually one of the OGs of the Joy movement, and I've been with Sheryl Lynn since her launch 6 or so years ago. I was probably one of the very first people to sit in that chair of joy.
Wow, that is phenomenal. So you have definitely seen the growth and the expansion that Joyley and Joy Intelligence and the Chair of Joy has come in the last 6 years.
Oh, absolutely. It's evolved into such a big movement.
And have you done presentations relative to Joy Intelligence?
This is my first one on Joy Intelligence, but I speak a lot on gratitude and business topics as well. And so now this is my first time speaking on a topic of being self-reliant, enjoy intelligence.
So your 60 seconds will focus on self-reliance.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Well, I am super excited to hear your 60 seconds, and I really do appreciate the fact that you sat down with us and gave us a sneak peek.
Thank you.
What you're doing today.
Great.
Thank you, Lori.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
And we have another guest with us today who is excited. I'm hoping as excited as I am to talk to Jesse, and he's going to introduce himself.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Jesse Lynn, and I'm the host of the Sunday Morning Chat Series, where I get a chance to interview a couple of positive people making a big difference in the community every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's always great to be here at this wonderful podcast.
And this is phenomenal. This is like homecoming for me because Jesse and I actually shared a podcast a few months ago.
Oh, definitely.
Go ahead.
Definitely. She was, if you haven't seen the episode, check this episode with her out. It was a great episode. We all had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. And coming here for JQ Voices, what is your message going to be today? Not in 60 seconds, but are you going to be speaking as part of the JQ Voices?
No, I'm not going to be speaking. I'm just going to be a guest. But I can offer a message is always, no matter how good, no matter how challenging your days are, there's always a silver lining behind each dark cloud. So always look for silver lining, always look for positivity, and you'll be better off in the long run.
Yep, and you know what, Jesse, I want to thank you because being on your podcast really inspired me to start my own podcast, which is launching this week. And it's called Breaking the Silence, Finding the Courage to be Heard.
That's good, very good.
So, and all it has to do is people having the fear of public speaking and being able to talk out those fears and why. So I thought maybe you might want to be one of my guests.
Hey, with great pleasure, I'd love to be one of your guests.
That would be phenomenal. And you know, you are a key person in Toastmasters.
Yes.
And so how has Toastmasters really been a part of your life?
Well, Toastmasters has been a big part of my life because it not only helped me with public speaking and improving the odds on nose and souls, I had a chance to meet Toastmasters from all over the world, one of which happened to be my beautiful beloved spouse.
Oh, Dana.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yep, these relationships solidify in a lot of different ways.
So why swipe when you can join Toastmasters?
You said,
Why swipe when you can join
That
Toastmasters?
is exactly. That's hilarious. Yeah. So, well, I am looking forward to your next Sunday morning chat with
Jesse Oakley III.
Jesse Oakley III.
Yes.
Which is coming up pretty soon. And tune in to mine as well, Breaking the Silence.
All right.
And we are so happy that you came today.
Great to be here, and until next time, then take care, Heidi. Well, bye.
Oh, that was exciting. So we have another guest with us today, and that's Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Hello. And you probably remember me. I'm Gail. I remember you. My name is Gail. And I just want to talk to you before signing live today and ask you, how did you come about being on the show today?
You know, Sheryl was at a sport expo that we had with her chair of joy, and I loved the idea. I went over to this woman who was talking, and we sat down in the chair and we talked and visited, and she asked me what I do, and she said, "Tell me in 1 minute what you do." So I did, and she said, "Would you like to speak at my event on the 28th?" And I'm looking for speaking gigs all over town.
Okay, so here you are. So tell us in 1 minute or less, what do you do?
Well, women over 50 hire me because the business is failing and they're tired, and I help them to clear the blocks, get back on track, and grow their business back to where they want. And frankly, within 2 years or less, I guarantee that $250,000.
Wow. Well, there is such a need for that. Because, you know, as women over 50, I'm obviously one of them, it's always nice to know that we have the kind of support that we need.
because sometimes you start to feel invisible. And that's the point, is that, you know, I could address the joy and the factor, which is what I'll do today, but they want to make money, so I'm gonna give them both. I'm gonna give them what they need, and I'm gonna give them what they want.
Well, you know, I hope that our paths will continue. I do too. Yeah, because we have a lot in common, and what you do is fantastic, and I can benefit from that as well. So thank you so much, Sharon, for sitting down with me today at PR Connections Radio. And we're actually recording. Yeah, this is live. This is live. Yeah, you're getting Sharon on God. So thank you so much.
Well, you got somebody else right here?
I don't know. I think we have someone else that's coming next.
I would like to come on your podcast on purpose.
Oh, absolutely. See me after, and I'll make sure you have my information. And the podcast that she's referring to is Breaking the Silence, Finding the Courage to Be Heard. Yes. So,
All right. Thank
are you next?
What am I doing?
Yes, we are live. Yes, we're live. Is it your sit down. So we have other Lloyd. Yeah, his name is Lloyd.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Yeah. I'm doing fine. Yeah. So today we are doing this live with PR Connections Radio.
Yes.
Lloyd and I have met before, but Lloyd, introduce yourself to the audience and what your business is.
Hello, my name is Lloyd Ringgold. I'm a 26-year vet, Air Force side, if you want to know which one. And my business is called Legal Shield.
Legal Shield.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and so on a regular basis, on a daily basis, what kinds of things that do you do that really involve getting your voice heard?
So what I try to do on a regular basis, I am a serial networker. I love to go out and meet people. I just find people's stories fascinating. So I try to network Monday to Thursday, and I leave the weekend open for my family. So that's what I try to do.
Now that's the first I've ever heard anyone refer to themselves as a serial network.
Yeah, I'm not talking about cornflakes either.
But it sounds like just the most fun anybody can have Monday through Thursday.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed.
So how did you come to be on this program?
Well, actually, I met Sheryl at a networking event. She told me about this, and I said, hey, I love what's going on. Can I be included? She said, sure, come on by. So that's how I got here.
That's phenomenal. See, Sheryl just has a way of bringing people together, and not just for her benefit, but for the benefit of what you do as an organization.
And that's really what I love about Miss Sheryl, because as you just said, she's not just looking out for herself. She's trying to bring people together, because I truly believe if you believe in abundance versus scarcity, all of us can work together, all of us can make money, and when we work together, we just go further.
That's right. And it's absolutely right. So collaboration and relationships keeps the world going around.
Yes, ma'am. Agree with you wholeheartedly.
So thank you, Lloyd, for coming by. And we are going to continue with some more interviews. And I look forward to hearing your 60-second speech.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to see you again, man.
And you too.
See you, man. Excuse me.
And we're going to continue with our interviews with Heidi. Hi, Heidi. I'm Gail, and we are with PR Connections Radio. And we're just taking a minute to just give a little sneak peek to our speakers today. So, Heidi, tell our audience something about yourself, your business, why you're here today.
I raise 4 wonderful children. I have 1 grandchild. I work for Keller Williams VIP here in Las Vegas, and I love my job. What brought me here today was Sheryl Lynn introduced me to it, and I thought I might as well go for it.
That's phenomenal. So the fact that you're doing a 1-minute speech, 60 seconds, how did you feel about that in the beginning when she said, you just have to do 1 minute? How did you feel about that?
I didn't think twice. I just jumped on it. So I thought I might as well try new things, you know?
fantastic. Yeah, there's so many people that fear public speaking, fear the unknown, but if you have an attitude that you jump right in, then it's just so much more fun. Absolutely. So you had mentioned that you're with Keller Real Estate, right? Keller Williams VIP. So how has being a public speaker helped you in your business? How has being a public speaker or the ability to share your message, how has that really benefited you in your business?
I think that, the more people that see me on stage, I think that to get to know who you are as a person.
That's absolutely right. And it really helps you develop stronger relationships too. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you sat down with us today. And I sure am looking forward to hearing your 60 seconds. So, thanks very much. All right, Heidi. So it sounds like everyone, we're winding down right now. So we got about 10 to 15. Yeah, 10 to 15. So keep talking. Okay. Yeah. I think I jumped the gun because we have more folks that we are talking with another guest today who is speaking. You are speaking on stage. I'm Gail. Gail Lifestyle. And you're here today with PR Connections Radio, and we're doing some live interviews. And I'm sure you have an opportunity to introduce yourself to the audience and something about what you do.
Love it. My name is Keon Bradley. Most people just call me Key. I can key to any situation. What I do is I'm the president of Post Game Profits, which is a company that works with athletes and influencers to be able to help set up their financial foundation. So we help them get to there.
Oh, that's fantastic. And, in this world of PR, media, and all of that, just the fact that you are encouraging and helping influencers, as an influencer yourself, correct?
I have a small following.
You have a small following. What is that, like 1 million?
No, just 15.
That's still fantastic, because anytime we can get out there and get our message, then we're going to help somebody. So in what ways do you also help others?
Well, I'm actually a part of an organization called the Black Community, and it's all about economic empowerment and helping serve communities. As a extremely passionate about it for multiple layers because it's something to give to the people that might not be able to have the opportunity for others.
Oh, absolutely. And you're local here in Las Vegas, correct? Have you always been in Las Vegas, or have you moved from somewhere else?
I'm from Alabama. My family is originally from Guyana, South America.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fantastic. And so, do you also work with youth as well?
Yes, absolutely.
So, what kind of benefits have you seen from the work that you've done with the youth of Las Vegas?
Well, I haven't been able to do as many initiatives here in the youth of Las Vegas because one program and one of the things that I was able to see is if you can give them an inspiration, you can give them an end goal, something that they can aspire to, it helps really keep them on track.
Absolutely. And one of the reasons why I focus on the youth is I used to teach here in Clark County School District before I went into publishing. And so what we do for our youth is still very near and dear to my heart.
I love that. I'm glad you're able to see that inspiration to the youth, and you're still doing that for today.
Well, thank you very much. And we have 60 seconds coming up on stage, and I'm just curious, what is the central message of your 60 seconds? What do you want us to remember from that 60 seconds?
That this is your moment.
Oh, that is fantastic. It is so appropriate. 60 seconds, this is your moment.
There you go. Absolutely. Really being able to take advantage of every moment that you have.
That sounds good. So do you have any questions for me?
Sure. What made you get into PR and media after getting into publishing?
Well, in essence, I retired from publishing. And after retiring, I thought, I want to bring my message out in a variety of ways. And with podcasts and with doing videos on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, that just gave me a wide audience in which to be able to take my message as well. So, as a matter of fact, I'm starting a podcast that launches on Sunday. It's called Breaking the Silence, Finding the Courage to Be Heard. And so see where that goes.
All right, good luck.
All right. So do you have any big events that are coming up in your business?
We meet every Tuesday at the Dragon Gate Restaurant here in Las Vegas, Dragon Gate Lounge. Black and Gentlemen, every Tuesday is a great networking opportunity for people to get with like-minded individuals. So we have one coming up this Tuesday with great speakers and great listeners.
That sounds fantastic. So sometime today, after everyone goes there, 60 seconds of inspiration, maybe we can get together and I can find out more about you and your upcoming events.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks so much for sitting down with us.
Of course, glad to be here.
All right, see you soon. Okay, so thank you so much for turning in to PR Connections Radio Podcast Live from the Joyley JQ60's Voices event. Today, and we're at the West Charleston Library. And watch more episodes of PR Connections Radio Podcast and our many other podcasts at PR Connections Radio. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the speeches, the main event. Thanks, Dana. Stay tuned for the speeches and the main event that's coming up almost right away. Stay tuned to PR Connections Radio Podcast Live. And thank you so much for watching.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.